Hey guys, welcome to Healthy Habits, and this is like the best one. Every single day, this is what I have. This is for my sweet tooth, and it's my smoothie, and I will have it after that big salad, that salmon salad, or the grass-fed beef that I ate on Saturday, and this is what really fills my tummy up. So all you need is a very good blender. This is a Vitamix, but you could get your choice of a blender, and we're gonna start off. So I use, you go to Sprouts, or you could use almond milk, but I use unpasteurized milk, straight from the cows. You know what? I just believe that if God wanted us to have pasteurized, there would have been a pasteurized system hooked up to it. And I think that some of these things are just theories. Good bacteria is good bacteria. So just if you want to use almond milk, I want, but you get raw and you go to Sprouts and get it. Goat's milk is wonderful, but you got to look at it if you're going to go like I do, which simply says unpasteurized and raw, which means it's not been heated and burn out all the beautiful nutrients in it. So I'll go ahead and I'll pour just based upon the size of my smoothie. So I'm gonna make mine approximately that. Now I use this frozen apparatus. It's called Zoku. You get it at Williams-Sonoma. Basically, it's kept in the freezer until you use it, and then you bring it out, and when you're done using it, you put it back in the freezer, and it makes it like a real slushy, almost like an ice cream feel if you do it that way. Then I'll come back and I'll use some Ancient Nutrition Collagen, which is great for the skin and great for the joints. It comes with a measuring thing, and I'll throw that in there like that. And I come back with bone broth. Just Google. Comes in many flavors. Ancient Nutrition. This is coffee flavor. But bone broth, your grandmama was teaching you how to eat bone broth. Drink bone broth from the animals. Comes with a scooper, and it is just amazing, again, for your skin, your muscles, your joints, your immune system. You'll come back, you'll put those in there, and then you come back and put wild honey. Wild honey, and you'll put about a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons in there. Delicious. This is where my sugar comes from in my diet. It comes from honey. That's what I use. Anything that needs to be sweetened, I use good organic honey, but good organic maple syrup will do good too. Then I come back and I order this online and it gets delivered to me. This is Organic Living Coconut, and it's raw coconut. This is just amazing stuff. You could eat it like that. It's like delicious. I don't let I don't let anything waste. That's from the meat, the pure meat of the coconut. And I put that in. Then I come in, and you could look this up. It's called Amos Miller Farm in Pennsylvania. They got all kinds of stuff. It's kosher, it's organic. And I order this unsalted, this is cow butter that I order, and I'll put that a teaspoon scoop it. This is all good fat for you that builds. But if you have to, I guess you could go to Sprouts and just get as natural, unsalted as possible, organic, and you could go ahead and put that in there. Then I come back and I get I get free range eggs. Doesn't matter the color. These are like from my chicken, so look at how beautiful they are and the variations of color. But at your local market, just look for the free range, and they're expensive. They'll be in the $5 range for the quality. And I put the raw egg in there. Now we're not doing Rocky here, and we're going to drink it that way. And for this size, which is half, I'll do 2. Eggs are just really amazing for you. Now we come back and we put the berry in there. Now any berry is good. Blueberry, strawberry, raspberry. If they're not in season, go frozen, and you'll see organic, and that's the key word. One of the worst things you could do is have a non-organic strawberry. These things have pores, and herbicides and pesticides, along with foods in animals. The idea is we want The farmer says this, I want to grow them fast, so I'm going to spray them. The quicker I grow them, I could take them to market and make my money. Organic costs more, but that's because it grows naturally. But one of the worst things you could do is a strawberry that's non-organic because it has pores and it's been sprayed with pesticides and herbicides. So whatever berry you're going to use, just go ahead and whatever you feel comfortable with in the density, maybe about 6 ounces of your berry is going to go in there. If you like have a little sweet tooth and you like one particular berry more than the other, then that's what you're going to put in. And you come in and you come like this and you put your lid on, which is very important because I've messed up that lid and it's gone to the ceiling. You'll turn it on. Look at how beautiful that is. That's mixing. Now that's a straight smoothie. If you just wanted a smoothie, then you'll have it that way. But I like mine to be frozen. I like it to feel like an ice cream or like a slushy. And if I'm gonna just do like an ice cream, I just get a cup, just any kind of cup that you have, and I'll just go, oh, excuse me, I forgot the key thing. I love these Cocoa Nibs. This is just, and I'll put that in. Remember this this frozen thing, this is Zoku. You could get that again from Williams-Sonoma. And I'll just put, you know, just a little teaspoon maybe of that. And then I'll come back, and I love banana. So I'll just go ahead and cut that banana in half because I'll have chunks. And I'll put about 3 snips in there. 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'll put that in there like that. Then I come back, and now I got this beautiful smoothie like this. Okay, now if it's gonna go for ice cream, then I put that in the freezer and I let it sit in there for 24 hours, okay? Then when you take it out, it's gonna be rock hard. In something like this, you just have to wait a few minutes based on the temperature, if it's hot or cold. And then when it gets like the texture you want, you dig in and go after it. Or you do these Zukos and you go ahead and put that in, and these come with a spoon like this, and they'll start freezing as you are working the sides. They'll start freezing as you're working the sides, and when it's done, it will come out like a slushy. So this is more liquidy. We'd have to be here approximately, 8 minutes of just working it like this because it just came straight from the freezer. So it's ready to freeze whatever's in there, and you just kind of work the sides, and that'll take about 8 minutes, and then that becomes like a slushy, like a soft cone. But if you want the straight hard ice cream, then you're gonna do this. Now you could put this in the freezer for 24 hours. You could do it that way. But remember, when it comes out, it's gonna be rock hard. So you gotta let it defrost a little bit, and you'd be surprised how many of these I can eat. So I usually will have this size. I have a ton of these. I have 4 of these. I'll sit down and I will eat 4 of these. And these are my sweets. And this is an amazing sweet smoothie of all kinds of natural things. I just want to challenge you, my friends. I don't know why that was so hard. I don't remember. Nothing else has been that hard. I just want to remind you, my friends, to stay healthy, my friends.